Okay, good morning, guys. Good morning. Saturday morning, man. And believe it or not, the Budweiser came to work and he's got money, y'all. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. So yeah. So I appreciate all the comments and everything on yesterday's video. And yesterday's video was not intended to dog Christian out or nothing. It was just the reality of the day and of the week. You know, I like Christian, man. He's a good kid, but you don't know what you don't know. And you know, if you don't realize that you're wasting time, or you don't realize how important time is, then you got to know that in order to be better, right? I just want him to be better. And not that I'm the king all, where all of being better, but I know a pretty good bit about how to manage time. And I found in the years that I've been out here, the younger guys don't really think about their time that good. They don't think about, how long it's going to take to do this, or how long it's going to take to do that. And they don't think, so if they don't think about their own time, then they really have a hard time wrapping their mind around somebody else's time. And you have to be cognizant of that, and you have to be aware that that you're wasting time when you're getting paid. And the pay structure here is designed in a way to make money, but you got to be efficient with your time. And and that's really what the whole video was about yesterday. It might have came off as me dogging the help out, but that wasn't my intention. Of course I was angry because look, I'm out here on Saturday morning at 8:30, running, trying to do more work because I have to get done with the things that are on the week. And it just shows you, just let me give you an example. So today I was scheduled to take the Bobcat over to the bamboo site and probably and do some more cleanup over there and make about $800. I'm not going to be able to do that now because of the fact of this past week and me being so inefficient and just not getting anything done. And so I just want everybody to take that with a grain of salt. And I just don't want everybody to think that that here we go again with another employee and all the issues, because Christian's a good kid, man, so, and I like having Christian out here, don't get me wrong, but we're not gonna be inefficient. And when you're a young man like that, like I said, you don't really realize or understand, or just not aware of how valuable the time really is when you're out here working. Now, when you're working for somebody else, it might be different. But out here, I try to pay a lot of money, and based on what we're making, and I'm not sitting in an office nowhere. So if I'm out here, then we got to be efficient, because I'm not going to be inefficient. And if everything is surrounded about meetings at another job or whatever, then everything's got to go smoothly. So like I said, today, instead of me making $800 or $900 with the skid steer, I'm stuck doing $400 in yards that we didn't get to, and I got to pay labor. So when I mean, it's just not good. But again, I don't dislike Christian. I think he's a good kid. I think he's a good worker, and but there's a lot to learn, and I have a lot to learn too, and I'm having to learn, but the only thing about me learning and somebody that works for me learning is I got to pay for them to learn. And when I start having to pay for them to learn, meaning we're missing jobs because we're wasting time, or we're not able to finish this because we didn't do that, and all those type of things, then I get super frustrated. And you know, I don't apologize for it, because everything I said in the video yesterday was the truth. You know, now everybody don't have the stomach for that, and I get it, and everybody don't see things like I see things, and that's okay too. But until you're out here having to pay guys, and keep in mind, I paid Christian a lot of money to be better and better. You know, he's made, you know, $450 in a day out here. He made $900 in you know, less than 10 hours out here on a job. He made $150 in 2.5 hours out here on another job, and multitude of other times where he's made ridiculous money based on the time, all because of being efficient or not, you know. So that's really, here come Bo with his plate. I don't even want him eating in here, dude. He leaves shit everywhere. Look, you know. What'd you do, man? Rob the damn store?
No, she made it. Gave it to me.
Oh. What's all this shit in the seat right here?
My camouflage coat, my bag.
I'm talking about here, in the front.
Oh, my paws, goodies.
Yeah. What you got there?
Half break.
Get you a fork?
Yeah, they got it. I got it.
All right. What'd you get? Half breakfast?
Yeah.
See what you got, bro. Let's see what. Show you two what the country, what that country food look like.
Look at this right here. This is my breakfast, YouTube.
Look.
This is the half breakfast.
This is what they call a half breakfast. That's what they call a half breakfast.
Biscuits, sausage, eggs, and grits.
That's how we roll down here in the South. See, I can't eat like that no more, because it slows me up. But
thank you.
But yeah, how much that cost, Bo?
Like $4.60.
Like, man, you can't beat that for $5, y'all. I mean, and if it had been sitting in there, he probably could have got a free cup of coffee out of it too. You know.
I would have bought one.
I know.
Big
the biscuits look pretty good. Big old.
They're famous.
These are homemade. They make no store-bought stuff. That's homemade sausage patty. They make their own sausage here.
Notice how Ray wants a piece. You want a piece? Break it off a piece of that sausage.
I'm good, man. I'm good, though. I can't, man. It's hard for me too, man. It's hard, y'all. It's hard being Ray out here.
Biscuit.
Just keep the crumbs and all over there. Yeah, the crumbs. We're talking about the crumbs. Yeah. Here you go, buddy.
Thank you
for the crumbs. But like I was saying, man, I didn't really want you know, y'all to think that I, you know, don't like Christian, or, you know, or whatever, man, because he's a good worker, man. Ain't he, Bo?
Yeah, he is.
He's a good worker. He's just young, man, you know. And you know, if I don't tell him these things, or explain to these things, or react to these things, then it ain't helping him none, you know. It ain't for anybody, you know, whether he's working for me or working with somebody else or doing his own thing. He's gonna always be aware of his time and how he's spending it if he's working out here with me. So, you know, and these are things that I wish somebody had taught me, or explained to me, or you know, even yelled at me when I was 20 years old or 22 years old, and told me and broke it down for me on what the hell I'm doing wrong, because nobody did that for me. And that's the way I look at it. I'm really doing him a solid by you know, breaking it down for him on what the expectations are and why I think like I think. So you know, like I said, there's $800 today that I'm not going to get to because of our inefficiencies this week. And see, that bothers me, you know. And not to mention, we're chasing yesterday's money right now. Me and Bo are going to have to go do what we didn't do yesterday. You know, at the end of the day, this whole morning is going to be spent doing what we didn't do yesterday. I think there's 1 yard that we're going to do that was not on the list yesterday. So, you know, that's kind of where I'm coming from when I'm doing these videos and talking about the business and talking about, you know, being efficient. And, you know, y'all can, you know, a lot of people can come in the comments and you know, one guy came in the comments and said, I need to quit crying and I need to lead by example. Well, tell me, how am I not leading by example? I'm out here with him every day. Tell me how I'm not sitting behind a desk calling the shots. I'm out here in the mix every day. How am I not leading by? I do what I say I'm going to do. I pay good money. How am I not leading by example? You know, I'm not asking Christian to do anything that I haven't done myself personally in the past. You know, I'm not asking him to jump off a bridge. I'm not asking him to clean out a ditch that I haven't, or do something that's, you know, anything that I haven't done. Now, I just happen to be 52 years old and been doing it a long time, and I done all these things. So, you know, and he'll get to that point too at some time. But, you know, but until then, as long as I'm paying, then you're gonna have to do things in an efficient manner when I'm paying you. You know, otherwise, I mean, I don't want to pay. I don't want to pay a lot of money. I don't even want to run inefficient. You know, I want to run efficient no matter what. And if I can't run efficient, then I'm going to run efficient. I mean, I'm not going to accept anything other than that. And some days there are things that can happen out here, you know, that are, you know, beyond our control. But I feel like this past week was in our control. Me too, we were in control of what we got done and what we didn't get done, and we did not rise to the occasion as far as the week goes. But I'm not really, you know, understanding how I'm not leading by example. You know, I mean, I just want somebody to show me or tell me or explain to me how I can lead by example if I'm not, and what am I doing wrong. So, you know, you're not going to make upwards of $20 to $25 an hour out here and be inefficient. You're just not going to do it. I'm not going to allow that to happen. I'm not going for that. Whether you mean to, you don't mean to, all that doesn't matter. At the end of the day, I'm having to pay. And when I have to pay, then I start having problems with that because I know it can be done better. So, yeah. So, Bo's trying to buy a bike off one of my customers, y'all. She been trying to, the bike's been sitting here ever since I've been doing the property. It looks like a pretty good bike for, I think she only wanting like $30 for it. So, to me, it's a no-brainer. It's better than him spending his money on other shit because, what's it feel like? Stop good too? Tell you, man, that's a decent bike, and everything needs to be greased up on it though, you know?
Yeah, see, I take this to Andrews. Man, we'll have
Yeah, you take it to Andrews, man, they'll be gonna work you out of it. He likes it. Mikey, he likes it. But yeah, I mean, I'd rather him spend his money on a bike, y'all, than, you know, he's still got, yeah. How much you give her, Bo?
I think I told her 30.
How much did you already give her? You got 25, right? Bo?
I got 25.
All right, here.
Like the pedals and all that have gone over. I told her 35, but the pedals, I got to invest in pedals and stuff like that.
Right, well, would she take 30? Would she said she'd take 30?
I know bikes online, it's worth $30.
It's worth $30 all day long, dude. Especially to you.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. So he had 25 and she wanting 30 for it. So, I mean, you know, that'll help him out big time. You know, if he can keep it, but he won't keep it long, y'all. You know, but I know that if he don't spend his money on the bike, then he's just gonna spend it on something else, and then he's gonna be looking stupid. At least this way he can get around. You know, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but you know, it is what it is. I mean, it's a $30 bike all day long. You know, if you ask me. I mean, biggest thing is you got to go on and Bo got to go on and get it, because if he don't, then he won't. Does that make sense? So yeah, I'm all for helping the guy out. That's trying to, you know. But Bo ain't. I mean, you know, Bo ain't gonna do nothing no different. He's just gonna, you know. All right, y'all. We got done with that one. Tell him what you got, Bo.
I got a orange mongoose bike.
He bought a bike, man. So you know that's a good thing to spend your money on anyway. You know. How much you pay for it, Bo?
$30.
$30, that ain't bad, man. I mean, it needs a little bit of grease and a little bit of tightening up, and it needs a pedal, you know. But I mean, he can ride it like it is now, but a pedal would be really sweet, you know. If I'm out and about, man, I might even pull up into Walmart and grab my pedal. You want a pedal, buddy?
I bet you he's got a whole box of them up at the bike shop in Sonoy. I'm telling you, he's giving me parts before.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he does, but will it fit that? It's got to screw in.
Yeah, I'm sure it will.
You know. You owe him money? Yeah.
No, we let that one go with a payment I made on some tires.
Oh. I got it.
Yeah, you got it.
Now you could use, I mean, you was, you know, in a bad spot yesterday about your life. This helps your life right here, don't it?
Yeah.
It really does. I mean, it's a big deal, man. I mean, you're pretty much mobile. That and your phone need to be the two most important things you got now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you need to keep them. You don't need to be thinking about pawning them or nothing. You need to be thinking about how you can, you know, rake people's yards and stuff now. You know, that kind of thing.
Right.
You know. Oh my gosh, y'all. So one of my customers right here, he died. I mean, he died last week. I've been trying to call him this morning and wondering why he didn't answer the phone. I just called and I talked to his wife just now, and she's devastated. He died, man. I'm in total shock. I'm in just total disarray right now. It's so sad, you know, when somebody dies that appeared to be in great health, no health issues. He got out and he worked. The yard was real important to him, and he was just a great guy, man. And I'm just at a loss. I don't even know what to say, man. His wife is just tore up. I mean, she's just crying and very upset because it wasn't anything that was, you know, he wasn't sick or nothing. I don't even know, man. Just, you know, I've had people in my family die this, you know, that were close to me, die, and people that are, you know, customers of mine pass away. And it's just sad every time. And knowing that, you know, your time's coming too. My time's coming too, you know. Wow, man. Just so sad. So sad. Apparently he had a heart attack. And with no health problems or nothing. He was in great shape, y'all. Okay, so she doesn't want me to do the yard today. Today is his funeral. I had no idea that he had passed away. I was pretty close with him. I did a lot of projects around his bed and breakfast here, and he's going to be missed, man, for sure. And I don't want to, you know, disrupt everything. She's got to run this business. This business has got to run. But she is very upset. So I don't know, man. I'm just I'm in shock right this moment, y'all. But I'm gonna cut this grass right here, the two next door to the veranda, and we'll get over here to the veranda next week. It doesn't look that bad, so you know, and there's a lot of people there, so we'll get over here one day next week and we'll take care of it, get it cleaned up for her and everything. It's just real awkward, you know. Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm gonna cut this grass, man.
Yes, sir.
What you got there, man?
Well, this is an orange mongoose that I purchased today in Hamilton, Georgia, after I had to have breakfast down there full of nourishment.
How much you get for that bike?
$30.
That ain't
It
bad.
ain't the best, but it's got the shocks. It's got good rubber on it.
Got good rubber,
And
and the air, and there's air in the tires.
it's easily a $120 bike. I don't know.
I don't know. You might have to do a little bit of greasing it up. You know. Uh oh, Bo, the BMXer. Uh oh. Give him the pose, Bo. You're getting the BMX pose. There you go. That's him. Y'all see? Y'all see? Bo over here in the stomping ground now. Happy as hell, ain't you?
No, I ain't, man.
Shit, boy, love this shit up here. All the damn chaos up here.
Man, I feel like shit, dude. He's well done for his WTH battery.
I mean, the boy's so stupid, man. So he left his phone. And see, a shady dude would just take his phone, you know. But he left it. He's gone. He just be doing some crazy shit, dude. Past what normal crazy is, you know. Okay, y'all. So that's a wrap on the day, man. We did pretty good. I mean, we didn't make a boatload of money. We did pretty good. We didn't make a whole lot of money, but we did probably around 500, you know, 450, something like that. Biggest thing is we got everything that we missed. Well, pretty much all week. Me and Bo did everything that we didn't do this past week. We took care of. So one that we didn't do, but I rode by there on the way to doing one another. You know, some of the others we were doing, and it clearly did not need it. So I didn't want to take the time to do it. So. I got a customer, and they're kind of hard to deal with. They want somebody to come and do the leaves and pick all the leaves up, see, and haul them off. I don't know if I want to even do that job. I won't know until I actually get over there and looking at everything. I'm not to haul the leaves. I mean, it's a pretty big deal to. I mean, they're basically wanting a cleanup, you know, so. I don't really like, you know, I don't like hauling stuff off, man. Cause it's, well, when you haul the leaves, and you know, for me, doing leaf cleanups, you know, I don't mind doing them. But for me to bag the leaves and put them on a trailer and haul them off, well, that's a lot, because there's a lot of cleaning you're doing too. You're blowing out everything, you know, and sticks, and you know, you're basically doing a cleanup. The customer likes to minimize it and not call it that, but that's what it is. And I'm going to be at about $250 to $300 total, you know. So I don't like hauling nothing. I don't like hauling anything. And there's going to be a lot of leaves, and it's a leaf cleanup. It's basically. And see, these customers here, they're always trying to, their timing and all is sometimes screws with me. because they don't want a damn, well, our dogs are not up, so you can't come today, and then, you know, that kind of thing. So, you know, and they're regular, and y'all been over there, but man, you know, I don't like doing leaf cleanup because people don't want to pay what it, you know, what I need to get. I'm expensive, man. What can I say? You know, but I'm gonna make sure if they agree to my number, I'm gonna make sure I do the job, whatever that is. It could be a leaf cleanup, could be tree trimming, it could be bobcat work, it could be mowing the lawn, bagging the grass, whatever, trimming the bushes, whatever. You know, I ain't cheap, man. So, you know, they want me to commit to a number, and I ain't even seen the leaves. This will be the first season that I've been over there, that I'm doing this in the winter, and I haven't been over there in over a month. See, so they trying to get like 4 or 5 things going for the same money. That's what they trying to do. You know, I was gonna go over there and do the yard 2 weeks ago, and they told me it didn't need it, and now they want me to come and do all the leaves. You know, I don't like hauling nothing nowhere for less than $200. So, you know, I don't know if that's something they'll want to do or not. I mean, because there's a lot more to hauling leaves than just hauling leaves. It's the fact that you're picking them all up too. Because in order to haul them, you got to pick them up. And when you start picking up leaves and debris out of the yard, you know, that ain't been, where the leaves ain't been done yet this year, then you're cleaning out beds and everything. And all that shit takes a lot of time, you know. I mean, I'm going to shoot them a number when I get over there and looking at it. And if I go by there, you know, they're talking about, you know, 2 weeks from now on the 19th. So I got, so not only that, but I got to set a specific date on the schedule to do that job. And see, when you start getting me to have a specific date 3 weeks early to do a job, then well, I'm gonna charge for that. I'm just saying, you know, it's the difference in you know, swinging by there and mulching the leaves up and, you know, and blowing everything out, you know, every 2 or 3 weeks this time of year. But by the time we get a roll around to the 19th, I think that's when they were saying, it'll be going on 6 or 7 weeks that I've been there. And, you know, we might not be able to come to an agreement on money, because they kind of funny with the money. And I'm kind of funny with my time, you know. If I were going over there every 2 weeks like clockwork, well, then the leaves wouldn't be that bad, and I would have a bearing on where they're at. See, but they ain't let me do that. So every 2 week period that I think I charged $75 for that property. Every 2 weeks that I'll look at my books. Every 2 weeks that I haven't been there, I'm going to try to get that money in one whop. You know, you can't skip, you know, cuts or cleanups with me, and then me come and do it for the same money. So the customers will try that shit, man. And you know, back in the day, I'd have to do that. I'd have to take that. I'd have to you know, follow in line. But I don't have to do that kind of crap no more, dude. I just don't. And you don't either if you've been in business for a long time. But you gotta be smart with your money and make sure you ain't blowing money on dumb shit, you know. The more and longer that you're in business, and the more business that you do, the more you learn your worth. Because you learn, well, there ain't no money there, but there is money here, and there is money here, but there ain't no money over there. So then when they call you and you see that there ain't no money then in it, then you know, because then you know not to do it or to do it, you know. Because see, the thing about me, once I commit to a job, and you know, you got to be thinking like this if you're self-employed trying to stay in business. Once I commit to a job, then they're getting everything that I got. They're getting everything that I can bring to the table. Everything, knowledge, resources, help, machines, whatever. You know, that's why I don't agree to the number, you know, easily, because once I agree, then I'm in 110%. So, and I know what I bring to the table. There's no doubt in my mind, you know. Now, sometimes convincing the customers of that is a little more effort than I want to go through. And then I just wait and let them hire somebody else, and then let them hire somebody that comes over there and half-ass does it for the same money or $10 cheaper, and then they come back to me anyway. Because, see, I don't do things half-ass. I have a vast knowledge of how to do these lawns, whatever I'm doing on the lawns. It ain't that I'm a great lawn care guy. I'm great at managing my time, and I'm great at managing my money, and I'm great at that kind of thing. It ain't that I love or like doing cleanups or whatever. It's the fact that I'm gonna make sure that when I get into a job that I have predetermined what I'm gonna get, that I'm all the way in. Ain't gonna be no half-assing. If I half-ass, then you know, well, that ain't how I roll. It's all the way. Once they agree to my number, it's all the way. There ain't no me cutting corners and stuff, you know. If I have to cut corners for something that's outside of my control, then I'll go down on the number, you know. But normally that don't ever happen because I don't bid on things that are going to be things outside of my control. So, just a little point to ponder there. You know, you don't want to do a job cheap and then do a sorry job. I'd rather charge more and then do the job correctly and thoroughly. See, and that's how I'm built like that. That's how I'm built. And customers that know me, that I've been doing work for years and years, they understand that. They know that my number might be, say, $20 higher than the next man or whatever, but they're not even, most of my customers, they're not even questioning that because they know that I'm fair and I'm going to do a very thorough job. They know that. So once they know that and they know me, the person, then they don't mind writing a check, you know. But I'm not, you know, I'm not going to be half-assed doing nothing either. I don't have a customer in my portfolio here that won't pay me up front. Not one. They'll all pay me up front if I insisted on it. So I don't know if everybody can say that. I don't know. I know that I can. But there's not a customer that I deal with that will not pay me up front on any job that I say. Any job that I'm doing. I never ask for money up front, you know, on any job that I do. But most of the work that I do is referrals and things like that, so the customers all know, you know, that they all know that I come recommended or whatever, you know. We had a good day, and I'm just ready to rest some, you know. I know yesterday was a rant, you know. It came off a little bit hardcore, more so than what, you know, I intended to, but you know, it's really all for the better, you know. So, you know, it is what it is, man, and I ain't lying about nothing. So, you know, everything that I said in the video yesterday is actually what actually happened. So, you know, if I was fabricating things, then I can understand people being upset about it, but I'm not fabricating it. I'm just saying what happened. Y'all be the judge if it's good or bad. I know what I think. Anyway, y'all, but y'all know it's Sammy time Saturday, y'all. See ya.